So this is my latest build. This is a sauna, which is just on the other side of my backyard. It measures 6 by 12. I have an exterior door, and I trimmed the outside with some leftover wood that somebody had off their mill. So I just kind of ripped it and put it to form there. I have it in some concrete down below, and then some sonotubes. Everything's treated down below, and then just T111 that needs to be stained. And then not too much of a pitch on the roof, but it'll be plenty to handle our winters here in upstate New York. We'll be able to handle that snow load pretty easily. And then on this side here, I put in a small casement window. I know that it's not great to keep heat in, but I did not want to have a window. So far it's working out fine. I get the temperatures that I want. All right, so here's the cold room. Here I left this uninsulated, and the ceiling is about 7 feet high or so. Everything's lined and trimmed with pine. Cedar was just out of my budget, so I went with tongue and groove pine. Came out beautiful. And I have a bench right here where I stack a little bit of the wood that I plan on burning this season. A couple of hooks for towels and changing. And then here's the hot room here. So I have an older Vermont casting stove that my father wasn't using anymore. So that's working out really nice in here. Just put it on some bricks. Then I put concrete board around it and then some metal roofing. Leave it loose and give it a little airspace at the bottom. I have about a 1/2 inch at the bottom, so that colder air that sweeps through on the floor can get underneath there and kind of convect up and around. And then I started the pine right about here. So a little thermometer. I didn't wire it. I wanted to be pretty primitive out here, or as primitive as possible. So I just take some LED lights out with me. Just a plain old interior door. When I want it to really get hot, I'll put, because it sucks enough air around the edges of the door. So I'll put a little towel or a blocker right there to keep the draft down when I really want it to get the temperature up. It's all double wall piping, and my clearances are correct up to the box and out the roof with the stainless triple wall or the insulated double wall. There's the window. I have a little fan up here, a little LED fan / light, which kind of keeps the air moving around the box up here, because that's about the hottest part. So I want to get that hot air circulating around. And then I have the bench right here, which you kind of have to jump up to a little bit. So I think I'm going to put some stools here down below that you can just kind of help yourself on there, and someplace to put your feet. Right now our feet just kind of hang out right there, and a little extra wood down there for the session that you're gonna be in here. This room itself measures about 6.5 feet by 6 feet on the interior. And then when you sit here, you can look out the window and even use this as a hunting shack as well. Got the fire lit about 10 minutes ago or so, and this room will reach 150 degrees in about 35 to 45 minutes. It's about 35 degrees out now. I haven't experimented when it's 0 out. I'm sure it'll take longer. But I framed this with 2x4s, and it's fully insulated on the walls and the ceiling, and the door wall as well. Of course, the door doesn't provide too much insulation, but I needed something to breathe in here and get some airflow through as the fire was burning. But that's my latest build, the sauna build.